Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night by a sudden, sharp pain in your calf so intense it forces you to sit up, grab your leg, and wait for it to pass? If you're over 50, you're not alone. And here is the truth most people don't realize: leg cramps are not just a normal part of aging. Orthopedic doctors warn that frequent leg cramps after 50 are often a signal from your muscles, joints, and nervous system that something important is changing and being ignored. As we age, our muscles naturally lose elasticity. Blood circulation to the legs slows down. Joints like the ankles, knees, and hips become stiff, and nerves that once fired smoothly begin to miscommunicate. The result? Your muscles suddenly contract and refuse to relax. That's why leg cramps often strike at night, when circulation is lowest. After long periods of sitting, or first thing in the morning, when your body hasn't fully woken up yet. Many people immediately blame calcium deficiency, but orthopedic specialists say most leg cramps after 50 have little to do with calcium alone. The real problem is poor muscle activation, limited joint mobility, and reduced blood flow. Here's the good news. You don't need medication, you don't need intense workouts, and you definitely don't need to just live with the pain. According to orthopedic doctors, the right exercises done gently and consistently can retrain your muscles to relax properly, improve circulation, and dramatically reduce leg cramps in as little as 1 to 2 weeks. In this video, you'll learn simple doctor-recommended exercises designed specifically for people over 50. They're safe, low impact, and can be done right at home, even if you haven't exercised in years. So if painful night cramps are stealing your sleep, if tight calves make you nervous every time you lie down, this video could change your nights and your confidence starting today. Now let's begin with what orthopedic doctors say is the single most important rule for relieving leg cramps after 50. If you've noticed leg cramps becoming more frequent after turning 50, it's not a coincidence and it's not simply getting older. Orthopedic doctors explain that several hidden changes inside your body begin working together to trigger cramps, especially in the legs. First, there's muscle aging. After 50, muscle fibers gradually lose flexibility and hydration. When a muscle can't lengthen and relax smoothly, it becomes more likely to tighten suddenly, creating that sharp, painful cramp sensation. Next comes reduced blood circulation. As we age, blood vessels become less elastic. Blood flow to the lower legs slows down, especially at night when you're lying still or after long periods of sitting. Less blood flow means less oxygen and fewer nutrients reaching your muscles, making them more sensitive and easier to cramp. Another major factor is joint stiffness, particularly in the ankles, knees, and hips. Orthopedic specialists emphasize that stiff joints change the way muscles fire. When joints don't move properly, nearby muscles are forced to work harder to compensate, leading to fatigue and involuntary contractions. Then there's the nervous system. With age, nerve signals between the brain and muscles can become delayed or irregular. This miscommunication can cause muscles to contract when they shouldn't and stay contracted longer than normal. And here is something most people never hear. Long periods of sitting are one of the biggest triggers for leg cramps after 50. Sitting shortens muscles, reduces circulation, and switches off key stabilizing muscles, setting the stage for painful cramps later that night. That's why stretching alone often isn't enough, and why supplements alone don't fix the problem. Orthopedic doctors agree the most effective solution is a combination of gentle stretching, joint mobility, and muscle activation designed to restore healthy communication between muscles, joints, and nerves. And that's exactly what we'll start doing next. Before we show you the exact exercises to relieve leg cramps, orthopedic doctors emphasize one critical rule that can make the difference between real relief and wasted effort. And surprisingly, it's not about strength. It's not about pushing harder. And it's definitely not about pain. The golden rule is simple. Never force a cramping muscle, always prepare it first. After 50, muscles respond very differently than they did in your 30s or 40s. When a muscle is cold, stiff, or poorly circulated, forcing it to stretch aggressively can actually trigger more cramps, not fewer. That's why orthopedic specialists recommend a 3-step preparation principle before any leg exercise. First, gentle circulation activation. You must increase blood flow to the legs before asking muscles to lengthen. This tells the nervous system it's safe to relax. Second, slow joint movement. The ankles, knees, and hips need to move smoothly first. When joints wake up, muscles don't have to overreact. Third, pain-free range only. If an exercise causes sharp pain, you're going too far. The goal is calm, controlled movement, not intensity. Doctors stress that leg cramps are often a protective response, not a weakness. Your body tightens muscles to prevent instability. When you respect that signal and move gently, cramps begin to fade naturally. This is why the exercises you're about to see may look simple, but they're extremely effective when done correctly. Thousands of people over 50 report fewer night cramps, better sleep, and looser legs within days simply by following this rule. Before we move on, let me ask you something. Have you experienced leg cramps at night or first thing in the morning? If yes, type yes in the comments below. And if this video is helping you understand your body better, please hit the like button. It helps more people over 50 find relief naturally. Now, let's begin with the first doctor-recommended exercise. This first exercise may look simple, but orthopedic doctors consider it one of the most important movements for relieving leg cramps after 50, especially cramps that strike the calves at night. Most people stretch their calves the wrong way. They bounce, they push too hard, or they rush through the movement, and that's exactly why their cramps keep coming back. Orthopedic specialists recommend a slow, supported calf stretch that relaxes the muscle without triggering the nervous system. Here's how to do it correctly. Stand facing a wall or a sturdy chair for support. Place both hands on the wall. Step one foot back while keeping the heel flat on the floor. The front knee bends slightly while the back leg stays straight but relaxed. Now here is the key part most people miss. Don't lean aggressively. Instead, gently shift your weight forward until you feel a mild stretch in the calf, not pain. Hold this position and breathe slowly. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Exhale through your mouth for 6 seconds. This breathing pattern signals your nervous system to release tension. Hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, then slowly step back to neutral. Repeat this 2 to 3 times on each leg. Orthopedic doctors explain that this stretch works because it does 3 things at once. First, it lengthens tight calf muscle fibers that often cause sudden nighttime cramps. Second, it improves blood circulation to the lower leg and foot. And third, it calms nerve signals that trigger involuntary muscle contractions. For best results, perform this stretch once in the evening and again right before bed. Many people notice fewer cramps within just a few nights. Important reminder, never force your heel down, never bounce, and if you feel sharp pain, stop immediately. This stretch should feel calming, not aggressive. If you're realizing you've been stretching your calves the wrong way for years, you're not alone. Type calf in the comments if this exercise already feels like something your legs need. And if you want more doctor-approved exercises like this, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Now let's move on to the next exercise that targets the ankles and feet, a crucial but often ignored cause of leg cramps after 50. This next exercise targets a problem many people over 50 don't even realize they have stiff ankles and inactive foot muscles. Orthopedic doctors say this is one of the most overlooked causes of leg cramps, especially cramps that start in the feet and travel up into the calves during the night. When your ankles don't move enough, blood flow slows, nerve signals become sluggish, and small muscles in the feet stop doing their job. The result? Your larger calf muscles are forced to overwork, and that's when cramps strike. The good news is this exercise is extremely gentle and can be done while sitting or even lying in bed. Here's how to do it. Sit comfortably or lie on your back. Extend one leg straight. Slowly point your toes away from you, like pressing a gas pedal. Hold for 2 seconds. Then gently pull your toes back toward your face. Hold for 2 seconds. That's 1 repetition. Move slowly and smoothly. No jerking. No forcing. Repeat this 10 to 15 times on each foot. Next, add a simple toe flex. Spread your toes as wide as you can. Hold for 3 seconds. Then fully relax. Repeat this 5 to 10 times. Orthopedic doctors recommend this exercise because it does 3 powerful things. First, it restores natural ankle mobility. Second, it improves circulation to the feet and lower legs. And third, it reactivates nerve signals that tell muscles when to contract and when to relax. For people who experience night cramps, this exercise works especially well right before bed or even when a cramp is just starting. Many people report that cramps release faster and happen less often within just a few days. If your feet or ankles often feel stiff, type ankle in the comments. And if this exercise is helping you, Please like this video so more people over 50 can find simple, natural relief. Next, we'll move up the leg to an area most people never connect to. Leg cramps, the hips and hamstrings. Many people are surprised to learn this, but leg cramps don't always start in the legs. Orthopedic doctors explain that for adults over 50, recurring calf and foot cramps often begin higher up in the hamstrings and hips. When the muscles at the back of your thighs or around your hips become tight, they change the way nerves travel down the leg. This creates constant tension through the entire chain from the hip to the knee to the calf and all the way into the foot. The result? Your calves cramp even though they aren't the real problem. That's why this exercise is so important. This movement gently releases the hamstrings and hips without stressing the lower back or knees, making it ideal for people over 50. Here's how to do it safely. Sit on the edge of a sturdy chair, place one foot flat on the floor. Extend the other leg straight out in front of you, with the heel resting on the ground. Sit tall, slowly hinge forward from your hips. Do not round your back. Stop as soon as you feel a gentle stretch along the back of your thigh. Now add the key element. Slowly pull your toes back toward your face. Hold for 2 seconds, then relax. Breathe slowly and deeply. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds, then slowly return to upright. Repeat this 2 times on each side. Now let's release the hips. Remain seated. Cross one ankle over the opposite knee, forming a figure 4 shape. If this feels too intense, place the foot lower on the leg. Gently press the raised knee downward while leaning forward slightly. You should feel the stretch in the hip, not the knee. Hold for 20 seconds, then switch sides. Orthopedic doctors recommend this combination because it restores normal nerve flow, reduces tension throughout the leg, and significantly lowers the frequency of night cramps. If your legs often feel tight from the hips all the way down, type hip in the comments. And if this exercise is helping you understand your body better, please like this video so more people over 50 can find real relief. Next, talk about when leg cramps are no longer normal and when you should see a doctor. Most leg cramps after 50 are harmless and improve with the right exercises. However, orthopedic doctors caution that some leg cramps are not normal and should never be ignored. So how do you tell the difference? First, pay attention to frequency and intensity. If leg cramps are happening every night, becoming more painful, or no longer easing with gentle movement, that's a sign something deeper may be going on. Second, notice any symptoms that appear along with the cramps. Orthopedic specialists recommend seeing a doctor if leg cramps are accompanied by persistent swelling in one leg, numbness or tingling that doesn't go away, weakness or a feeling that your leg might give out, skin color changes, or pain that continues even when you're resting. These signs may point to issues involving circulation, nerves, or joint structures rather than simple muscle tightness. Another important warning sign is leg cramps combined with lower back pain. This can indicate nerve compression in the spine that sends faulty signals down the leg. Doctors also stress that sudden cramps in only one leg, especially when paired with warmth or swelling, should be evaluated right away, particularly for adults over 50. The goal here is empowerment, not fear. The exercises you've learned are designed to restore normal muscle and nerve function, but listening to your body is just as important as moving it. If something feels different, stronger, or unfamiliar, trust that signal. Let's bring everything together into a simple daily routine orthopedic doctors recommend for adults over 50 who want fewer leg cramps, better sleep, and more confident movement. The key is consistency, not intensity. This entire routine takes just 5 to 7 minutes, and you can do it safely at home. In the evening, start with gentle movement. Begin with the calf stretch you learned earlier. Do 2 to 3 slow holds on each leg. Focus on calm breathing and never force the stretch. Next, move to the ankle pump and toe flex exercise. Perform 10 to 15 slow repetitions on each foot. This restores circulation and signals your nervous system that it's safe to relax. Then finish with the hamstring and hip release. 1 to 2 gentle stretches per side. This step is critical because it removes tension higher up the leg that often causes cramps later at night. That's it. Before bed, you can repeat just the ankle pump exercise while sitting or lying down. This simple movement alone can significantly reduce nighttime cramps. Orthopedic doctors emphasize one important reminder: more is not better. Pushing too hard, stretching aggressively, or exercising through pain can actually make cramps worse. Instead, Think of this routine as a conversation with your body, calm, slow, and respectful. Many people over 50 report noticeable improvements within the first week: fewer night cramps, less tightness in the calves and feet, and better sleep overall. If you're thinking, I wish I had learned this years ago, you're not alone. If you're ready to take care of your legs starting tonight, type START in the comments below. And if this video helped you understand your body and feel more in control, please hit the like button so more people over 50 can find safe, natural relief. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more orthopedic doctor-inspired exercises to stay strong, mobile, and pain-free as you age. Your legs support you every single day. Give them the care they deserve starting tonight.